fantastic tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here's a look at some of the stats for Gordon Hayward.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. There is no question that Dallas's Luka Doncic has captured league-wide admiration. The Hall of Famer player and executive Jerry West said, "We are watching genius, a superstar who will go down as the best player in Mavs franchise history." Considering Dirk Nowitzki was there for a long time, Kevin, the praise from Jerry doesn't get much higher or from a loftier perch.
Indeed, something special, David. Thanks. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. They've got P.J. Washington. Hayward out there with Ball. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Plumlee in at the center, locking down the middle.
Here we go.
And for Dallas, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Powell is out there with Porzingis. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Washington. Now, Ball. He kicks to Hayward. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges inside the three-point line. And that one hits back iron. Here's Porzingis with a fast break chance. Doncic, no good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. Here's Washington. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Doncic. Here's Brunson. No good with the triple. Hayward looking over the floor. That one drops for him.
Don't you just love the craftiness that Gordon Hayward brings to the table? So good at sizing up the defense and finding different ways to score.
Now, here's Doncic. 23 points for him the last game against Brooklyn.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the night.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent. And now credit Porzingis, because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
The Hornets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And that one misses.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with
really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
And the second free throw, good. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Doncic outside. Here's the teardrop. Basket counts.
Boy, at his size, Luka Doncic against a quality contest, able to still finish it.
Brunson against Ball. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Lob pass to Porzingis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
Here's Ball. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Porzingis.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Emphasizing the importance of a deep bench. A few teams, Doris, across the league are riddled with injuries right now.
And this is where your front office has to find a way to be successful year after year. And players over the course of a season maybe won't play for 5, 6, 7, 8 games, and then an injury opens an opportunity, and you have to have a high level of professionalism at the end of the bench to endure these moments.
That's good from Ball. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. And so he makes both from the line. So it's the Mavericks now, getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
You know, both teams are competitive, but not necessarily playing yet at a championship level. And part of what makes this battle so intriguing is how close they are.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Left side Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Hornets trail by 4. Ball with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Hayward outside. Passes it to Bridges. 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hardaway passes to Doncic. And they pick up 2.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
Hardaway against Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Mavericks leading by 4. Pass to Brunson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Look at New Orleans. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Check it out, Charlotte, man. They're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that could change, though, at any moment.
Now here's Hayward. He had 13 points in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And it's Doncic missing. Hornets trail by 4. Takes the three. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Powell. And here is Doncic. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Ball finds Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Hardaway. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
Here's Bridges. An 11-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Finished off the break. Doncic has got 6.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
The pass to Bridges. There's the dish to Hayward. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Dallas gets called for the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. And Trey Burke subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Charlotte, Markkanen, he's checked in for Washington. Rozier comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Ish Smith in for Ball. He's off on the second. Dallas leading by 4. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Now here's Burke. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
And the Hornets making a change here. Biombo's checked in. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for Charlotte. Now Rozier. 11 points for him in that last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Smith outside. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And it's Rozier that time on the assist by Smith.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Doncic outside. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 8.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team. And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Mavericks making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Wanamaker's checked in. Inside. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Kleba. And it's Biyombo with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Rozier. 5 points in the game. Here's Wanamaker to the paint. Here's Markkanen. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height. The D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
Burke with it, covered by Smith. Passes it to Finney-Smith. That one falls, coming off Burke's feet.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over in the corner, Rozier. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Wanamaker. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Burke. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Biyombo with the block.
Well, Biyombo's calling card, right? A terrific shot blocker. Boy, put it in his vicinity. He's sending it back.
And the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. That's his first foul. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Doncic kicks to Kleba. Back to Doncic. And that one, good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Smith with it. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Wanamaker misses. On the wing, Doncic. The Hornets pull it in.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. Smith on the wing. Here's Wanamaker. Charlotte moving the ball around. Markkanen can't get it to go. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, Luka Doncic has every skill necessary to be a difference maker on the boards. Let's begin with his great size.
Now here is Smith. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Wanamaker the pass to Smith, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 9th in assists, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Now, here's Kleba.
I got your help side.
Markkanen pulls it in. Hornets trail by 4. Rozier the pass to Wanamaker. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Hornets. Wanamaker misses.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And Doncic gets it to go.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Rozier. He's guarded closely. Smith right side. Shoots over Burke. Trying to get something going. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Here's Burke. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Dallas. Marjanovic is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Burke. Then there's Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Biyombo. There's the pass to Rozier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for Brad Wanamaker. He hits both from the stripe.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Passes to Porzingis. And here is Powell. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Markkanen. Dishes it to Hayward. Pass to Washington. Markkanen against Hardaway. They get it back. Another shot. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. 1-on-1 here. Here's Brunson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Hornets trail by 8. And there's Rozier on the assist by Hayward. Rozier's got 9 points.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And here are the Mavericks now. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. Now here's Burke. He's covered by Ball. It's deflected.
And how about Markkanen using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
Washington puts the move on. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Plumlee, he's checked in for the Hornets. Mavericks leading by 6. Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
It stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
Ball kicks to Rozier. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Back to Ball. Porzingis with the block.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
Count that one.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, "We can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop." Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Now, Washington, following the Porzingis miss from deep. Nice D from Porzingis. Plumlee with the steal. Now the pass to Washington. Tipped away.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
It's deflected. They retain possession.
Well, this is a quick and decisive offensive player who's not afraid of contact. Love Tim Hardaway Jr. accepting the contact.
And when you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team.
Shots.
First free throw is good. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Here's Porzingis. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. Now here's Cauley Stein. He's covered by Washington. Pass to Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Bridges. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And it's Rozier missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Plumlee with it. Out defended by Cauley Stein. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Cauley Stein. After the basket by Charlotte.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And it's Ball penetrating. Kicks it to Bridges. Pass to Washington. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. Cauley Stein grabs the board. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And that one's good. Burke.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Ball dishes to Bridges. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Ball. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging about 11 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Here's Brunson. Pass to Hardaway from the arc. They get the rebound. Paulie Stein's shot is good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. The pass to Rozier. Here's Plumlee, and he makes good on the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
A different look for Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Doncic is subbed in for Burke. The Hornets also changing it up. Biyombo, he's checked in for Washington. And it's Ish Smith in for Rozier. Now, here's Doncic. 14 points for him.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, Luka Doncic, from the moment he stepped between the lines in the NBA, has flashed incredible potential and skill.
And he makes both free throws. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to Brooklyn. Smith finds Ball. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, Doncic. He's got 16. Passes it to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Two points. That one goes.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
And stolen by Paulie Stein. Fast break, Dallas. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
Mavericks leading by 7. Brunson with it. Outside, Porzingis. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
And so here's Charlotte. Hornets trail by 7. Smith with it. He's picked up by Doncic, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
So it's the Mavericks now. They've led by as much as 10. Ball against Doncic. Goes up on the wing. The Hornets pull it in. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Lauri Markkanen.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
Dallas making a switch here. Kleber's checked in. Good on both. Here's Doncic. He's got 18. And here's Plumlee. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks, he was awesome on the defensive end as well.
Brunson with a clean look. No good on the 3. Hornets trail by 3. The drive-by ball. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
For Charlotte, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Hornets. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Smith. That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Deflects the pass. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
That one falls for Brunson. Gordon Hayward's checked in for ball. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Now, here's Bridges. 13 points in the game. Feeds it to Markkanen. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Markkanen absorbing the contact. He's really good at staying with his shot through that contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleber.
One shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
Now, here's Doncic. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Bridges. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Excels at driving to the basket. Bridges making the D get physical with him when he penetrates.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And how good has he been at the line?
He misses the free throw.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
Powell, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Now here's Brunson. Doncic outside, just 5 to shoot. From deep, Marjanovic tipped back in for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Now here's Hayward. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. For 3, Wanamaker misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target with his 3. Charlotte, their last game, a win against Cleveland.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Now, here's Doncic. After Gordon Hayward's miss, floats one up. Count that bucket. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
There is this fundamental confidence to what Luka does, and those difficult floaters, no problem.
Hayward on the wing from deep. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. For Dallas, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Trey Burke's checked in for the Mavericks. The Hornets also with a sub. Rozier's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Hornets trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Takes a 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Up top, Doncic. Defended by Hayward. Pass to Burke. Over Rozier. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
There is a quickness and a physicality. Terry Rozier has all the tools to be a tremendous defender.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 22 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
And when Luka is feeling it, you're in for a long night. Such a clever player on the offensive end. He's been toying with defenders and finding ways to score.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, points in the paint, it's been there for them, and it's always a good thing, Ernie, Kenny. I think the defense was set up to defend the perimeter, and so far it's backfired. Until the D adjusts, I say keep pounding it into the paint.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. On the court for the Hornets, Hayward out there with ball. Then it's Plumlee. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Doncic. Back to Brunson. Shoots the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Brunson against Ball. Hayward outside. Now Washington. In the corner, it's Bridges. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the balance and focus? Knock Bridges around all you want, but he is determined to score.
He's been getting to the line, made 6 of his 8 tries. Mavericks making a switch here. Porzingis has checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Mavericks leading by 6. Doncic with it, and good that time.
Luka Doncic has superstar written all over him. He's cooking.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Down low, Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Doncic. Here's Porzingis, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And he's able to get it back. Porzingis passes to Powell. The 3 for Doncic. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Got a hand on it. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. He kicks it to Powell. Hardaway with a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range. Hardaway has got 15.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Ball dishes to Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
I don't think you can let Gordon Hayward get free around the rim. This guy will throw it down and leave no doubt.
Mavericks leading by 7. The pass to Brunson. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Hayward passes the ball. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Brunson. He's got 7. To the middle. The shot by Powell, no good. Hornets trail by 7. Back to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. It's tipped.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Here's Plumlee over Porzingis. Porzingis with the block, but he gets it back. Here's Hayward. That shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And the Hornets making a change here. Smith has checked in. Mavericks leading by 7. And the Mavericks call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Well, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
And you look at Hardaway. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA, and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's Doncic missing. Hornets trail by 10. Washington kicks to Smith. And it's Ball in the corner. And Ball slams it in.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Doncic against Smith. Here's Porzingis, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Porzingis has got 7 points for the quarter. Ball against Brunson. Smith on the wing. Back to Washington. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him. quarter, Porzingis. Off target from outside.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing. But it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
No good on that one. And in last year's playoffs, we saw zone defense turn the tide in certain games. And Doris, we know when executed well, they can throw an offense completely out of rhythm.
Kevin, I'm going to go back a step further to the Toronto Raptors championship 2 years ago, where they throw a box and one, a triangle and two, and multiple zone looks that helps them win a championship. Look no further than Miami's deep run in last year's playoffs. Listen, that can change the whole rhythm of a game. It can force an offense to start second-guessing itself. When you can change the rhythm, the tempo, and mix looks and force a team to think and really operate under duress, it only helps you win ball games.
And so here's Charlotte following the score by Dallas. Here's Washington. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Markkanen, and the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hardaway. Mavericks leading by 11. Burke looking over the floor. Passes it to Doncic. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got his third assist on the night.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So it'll be Terry Rozier shooting. It's on Luka Doncic. Biyombo is checked in for the Hornets.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
Now, here's Burke. He has 7. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, easy call.
The Mavericks haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Burke hits them both. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte. It's a 13-point game. Biyombo with the block. And he recovers it. Yep, that one goes.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now, here's Rozier. He's got 14. Outside, Markkanen. Inside. Nice shot by Smith.
You got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
And the Mavericks with possession here. You know, discussing Biyombo, it's hard not to think back to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers, is it?
I mean, how about 39 minutes? Only 7 points scored, but how about 26 rebounds to lead his team to victory? He actually had a terrific series all the way around and then parlayed that into a $72 million contract the following year.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. The Mavericks 4th.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Now, here's Rozier. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Markkanen can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 15. And here is Burke. He's got 11. to the inside. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Burke. Burke's got 4 assists now tonight.
You cannot let Doncic get established on the interior. This guy feels very comfortable wherever he is on the floor.
Now, here's Rozier. 14 points for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. That's good from Rozier. Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. Both shots good from the stripe. Mavericks leading by 15. Now here's Burke. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Rozier. His last 10 games, he's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
And he makes the first. Burke hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Inside. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 21.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Doncic. He's got 34. To the paint. Here's Burke. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Dallas shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. The 3 for Doncic. Hornets with the rebound. Now Bridges. He's got 23.
And the energy and athleticism of Bridges is off the charts. He is a tough cover for the defense.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Ish Smith. Both free throws good from Bridges. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Finney-Smith. Burke with it. Rozier defending. It's good. Burke's got 10 points in just the second half. Hornets trail by 15. Hayward outside, trying to find Rozier. Gets it to him.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And that one falls for Burke.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Charlotte's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Playing with aggression inside. At times, it's like Markkanen is daring the defense to foul it.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Mavericks leading by 16. There's 1:54 left in the third. Here's Doncic. Softly drops in the floater. Doncic has got 36.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now, here's Rozier. 16 points for him. Biyombo finds Rozier. Can't get it to fall.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 36. Pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Ooh, that kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Porzingis comes in for Marjanovic, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Doncic. And then for Charlotte, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Biyombo, and Ball subbed in for Miles Bridges. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Mavericks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Markkanen. Now the pass to Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. Hayward passes the ball. But they get it back. Hayward kicks the ball. Tries yet again. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, there's an all-around game that Gordon Hayward possesses. He's got great feel for how to get his guys going with the pass.
Here's Burke. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Hornets trail by 21. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr., Jalen Brunson out there with Trey Burke, and there's Porzingis, and it's Powell in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Dallas shooting at 51%. Really solid. Hardaway passes to Porzingis, and it's off from three-point range. Hornets shooting around 41% on the night. Hayward goes in, and it goes down 2 points. Hayward's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Charlotte.
Attacking right there. Hayward using the strength that he has built up over the years to finish through contact.
Mavericks leading by 19. Brunson kicks to Powell. The 3 from Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Markkanen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ball dishes to Hayward. And Hayward at the stuff.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And stolen by Hayward. And Hayward with a clear path to the hoop. And Hayward with the stuff.
Well, how about Gordon Hayward poking that one away and getting his teammate an easy opportunity?
Brunson with it. And the Mavericks call time here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in, and let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Here's Ball, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Brunson against Ball. To the middle. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Mavericks leading by 15. Passes to Burke. Back to Brunson. Outside, Porzingis. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Plumlee, the pass to Hayward. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hayward's got 8 here in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Brunson. After Gordon Hayward's bucket. Here's Porzingis, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
You know, I know that he can make the perimeter jump shot, but I really like it when Porzingis is taking it inside and making the defense deal with all that size.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Well, you have got to love the versatility of Kristaps Porzingis. Unbelievable shooting touch at 7'3", can also be a monster on the defensive end. Good luck, future of the NBA. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there. I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It's nice to see Rozier being the aggressor, dictating the action, putting the defender on defense.
That's good from Rozier. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Burke. So he gets them both. Here's Brunson. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Foul. 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis against Plumlee. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That shot off, and the Hornets now going the other way. Hardaway against Hayward. Plumlee, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Porzingis, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Doncic against Rozier. And that one's good. Doncic.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Ball, the pass to Hayward. That's tipped. Ball against Hardaway. And that one is off. Plumlee with some nice D. A fast break now for Charlotte. Rozier's got the ball.
The lightning quickness of Rozier proving how dangerous he is when the break is on.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Kleba. Pass to Brunson. Over ball. Brunson, no good. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-6 run. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Doncic kicks to Brunson. And the pass to Kleba. Back to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Dallas leading by 9, and the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Mavericks making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Doncic outside. He dishes it to Powell. Brunson with it. Washington's on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Hornets trail by 11. Down low. Here's Bridges. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bridges has got 13 points in the second half.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Runs in the pass to Cauley Stein. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic kicks to Brunson. Dallas again missing. Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Washington, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here is Doncic. Passes it to Cauley Stein. Hayward against Doncic. To the paint. Here's Powell. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Powell's got his first points in this one.
Now, Powell, a terrific option in the pick and roll, knows to slash and finish.
Pass to Bridges. He's feeling it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Dallas leading by 7. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Dallas shooting 47%, pretty solid. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. No good off the back of the rim. Stolen by Brunson, and it's in there.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
And here are the Hornets now, trailing here by 8. And there's the pass to Bridges. Here's Plumlee. The shot by Hayward, wide open with the tip. Great positioning on the putback. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 17 rebounds.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Here's Ball, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. The first free throw is good. Ball hits them both. Dallas leading by 6. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Doncic against Hayward. Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. Plumlee with the rebound. Hornets trail by 6. Outside, Ball. Hayward left side. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Now, here's Doncic. The dish to Cauley-Stein. Outside Hardaway. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Ball penetrating. Can't connect from short range. The Mavericks shooting an appalling 26% in the fourth quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hornets with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Brunson. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react.
but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Ball. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done.
And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 9. 1:58 left here in the 4th quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. 1:58 left in the 4th. Hayward finds Plumlee. Back to Hayward. Shoots over Doncic. Hayward can't hit. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Fires for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's in the corner. It's Bridges. And the Hornets miss again. Mavericks leading by 9. To the left wing. Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Washington. Doncic makes it off the glass. Doncic has got 46 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Hayward. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
I think over time, Gordon Hayward has mastered the art of the pump fake, easily gets the defense into the air, and the rest is easy.
Hayward hits them both. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Hayward against Doncic. It doesn't go for him. And here's Charlotte. 9-point game. And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Doncic after the basket by Charlotte. Runs in the pass to Cauley-Stein. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. So both teams making some changes here. And that one falls for Cauley-Stein.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And finished off by Martin.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Brunson. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
6-second difference between shot and gameplay. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And what I like about Cauley-Stein is just how hard he plays. Really both ends, a scrappy player.
Hayward passes to Washington. And here is Ball. Brunson covering. For three, Bridges. Here's Plumlee. No good. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. Brunson scanning the floor. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.